everybody. Welcome back for another day. Today, our theme is all about loving our neighbors. Yesterday, we talked about loving the Lord our God with all our heart and soul and mind and strength. But today, our Bible verse comes from Mark 12:31, which says, "You shall love your neighbor as yourself." There is no other greatest commandment as these, loving the Lord and loving our neighbors. So my question for you is to think about, who are your neighbors? My neighbors that live right next door to us is a man named Dennis and his mother named Joan, and we enjoy seeing them, and sometimes Dennis will help me with some yard work, and sometimes I'll help pick up sticks in his yard, and we'll visit, and they're our neighbors. So I want you to think right now, who is somebody who lives really close to you in your neighborhood? Did you think of some? Well, the other thing about it is that neighbors can be anywhere. A neighbor could be a grandma or a grandpa who live far away. A neighbor could be a friend at school that you haven't seen for a long time. And you know what? A neighbor could even be a brother or sister that lives in your house. So how can we love our neighbors? There are so many ways. And today, what I would love for you to do is to find some paper and maybe some stickers or some scissors. Oh, I almost dropped my scissors. Some scissors and some markers or crayons, and it would be so special to make a card or a picture for your neighbor. Maybe it's for your neighbor right next door, but maybe it's for a neighbor far, far away or someone you haven't seen for a long time, like a friend or a teacher or a family member. So today, have some fun making your beautiful artwork or card to send somebody. And that is a way to show love to our neighbors. Have fun with your craft. I'll have a song here in just a little while. See you soon. I hope you had such a nice time making a card or a picture or somebody for your neighbor. Again, we must ask the question, who is our neighbor? Who, so we say in sign language, who is our neighbor? Well, I want to sing a song with you today that is a song from when I was a little kid, and it was from the television show called Sesame Street. And this song was all about neighbors. And here's how this song goes. Oh, who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. Oh, who are the people in your neighborhood? They're the people that you meet each day. Now let's see, who might some of the people be in our neighborhood? I found some little dollies at home. And if you have some dolls at home or some puppets at home and you want to make names for the people either in your real neighborhood or pretending like a neighborhood, you can do that too. This will be Jenny. Oh, Jenny is a person in my neighborhood, in my neighborhood. In my neighborhood, God loves Jenny in my neighborhood. She's a person that I'd meet each day. God would love Jenny in your neighborhood too. Maybe, again, though, remember we talked about a neighbor might be somebody a little bit farther away. This is Sarah. Oh, Sarah is a person in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood, oh, in your neighborhood, God loves Sarah in your neighborhood. She's a person that you'd meet each day. That would be, there's some kids in your neighborhood. There might be some grown-ups in your neighborhood. How about Mrs. Smith? Mrs. Smith might be part of your neighborhood, or she might be another person's neighbor somewhere, and God still loves Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith is a person in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood, oh, in your neighborhood, Mrs. Smith is a person in your neighborhood. She's a person that you'd meet each day. She would be in your neighborhood, and we can show love to her as well. How about Mr. Roberts? We might have somebody like Mr. Roberts in our neighborhood, and sometimes some of our neighbors might act kind of grumpy. Maybe some of your neighbors act grumpy. Maybe even you sometimes act a little bit grumpy. I know I do sometimes, but you know what? God loves us and our neighbors even if we're grumpy. So let's sing about Mr. Roberts. Mr. Roberts is a person in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood, oh, in your neighborhood, Mr. Roberts is a person in your neighborhood. He's a person that you meet each day. Let's see if we can find all of our friends. We'll hold them and we'll sing about all these people that God loves in our neighborhood. Here are some people in your neighborhood. Oh, in your neighborhood. Oh, in your neighborhood. God loves all the people in your neighborhood. They're the people that you meet when you're walking down the street. They're the people that you meet each day. God loves you too. God loves you and he loves your neighbors, whether they're near or far. And we can show love wherever we are. Thanks, friends.